Okay, we have a triangle having ABC, triangle ABC having area as 32 square units that is mentioned. So the area is fixed of this triangle. I've already drawn the XY plane for a reference because this has to do something with coordinate geometry. The side BC is of length 8 units and lies on the line x equal to 4. So the line or the side rather, which is BC, is lying on the line x equal to 4. So let's say this is x equal to 4. So this line is, this side is actually at a fixed distance from the x-axis. So I hope I'm trying to do this as properly as possible. So this line is at a fixed distance from the x-axis, right? It lies on, sorry, x equal to 4, my bad, not y equal to 4. On the line x equal to 4. So we'll have something like this. Yeah. And as in, I mean, we don't know the position exactly, so it could go up or down, but whatever it is, it would definitely be, fixed unit from y-axis. Sorry, my bad. So this is the BC, and we know that we're looking for the shortest possible distance of this vertex A from the point 0, 0. So we are looking for the shortest possible distance of A from the point 0, 0. So the origin. Great. So if I consider BC as the height of the base of the triangle, so half into the height in that case will be the distance from A to BC. So that, let me just write that down. So height I'm considering from A to BC. I'm not drawing the vertex yet because I want to show that diagrammatically. So A to BC will be the height in case I consider the height to be sorry, the base to be BC. So half into height into BC, and BC is of length 8 units, so that is equal to 32, right? So if effectively what we have is the height is 8 units again. So the distance from A to BC will be 8 units. So this BC that we have has couple of possibilities. Sorry, the vertex A that we have has actually couple of possibilities. One possibility is that it's on this side. So let's say this is the vertex A. This point is vertex A. We write this with the lines itself. So let's say this is the vertex A. Or it could be that this particular vertex is on the other side. This might not be 8 units. I mean, the length is inappropriate. So yeah, you can consider something like this. Or it could be on the other side. So let's say this is the position of the vertex A. Now it is pretty obvious we are trying to minimize the distance of A from the point 0, 0. So if you place it on this side, if you place the vertex on this side, then it's pretty obvious that A goes away from the origin, right? It's farther away from the origin. But if you place it on this side, then it is a little closer to the origin, right? But what will be the closest that we can go? So if you place it somewhere here, then the distance from origin to this point, so let me just mark that. So the distance of vertex A from the origin will be this line, right? And we already know that this length is 8 units. So effectively, this distance should be whatever. I mean, it should be 4 units, I guess. Yeah. So because it's this distance is x equal to 4, so this is 4 and 4, right? So this distance should be 4 units. So this is the hypotenuse of this right angle triangle, isn't it? So there's a right angle here. So the distance of A from the origin is actually the hypotenuse, which will be more than 4 units. So the closest case that we can take will be when we place this A on the x-axis. So if we place the A on the x-axis, so something like this, in that case, the distance of A from the origin will be simply this distance, right? If I can just maybe draw a broader line, let's say, just give me a moment. Yeah. So the distance of origin from the A will be this distance, right? And we know that the total distance, the net distance out here from A to BC, this distance is 8 units. This much is 8 units. And effectively the remaining part from the origin to the line BC, because that is parallel to the y-axis. So this length is 4 units. So distance of A from the origin should also be 4 units. So pretty straightforward question if you understand this geometrically. This is what I've mentioned in our classes also. After all, coordinate geometry has to do with something with geometry. So if you understand geometry properly, then coordinate geometry becomes easy to understand. There's not too much, formula-oriented questions that appear in CAT. It will be more logical in nature. A little bit of formulas do appear, but that's very basic ideas. Distance between points, distance of point from line. Distance from point to line is very, very, very rare. Circle formula. So whatever is the equation of a circle. So equation of a line, of course, is there. Equation of parabola and stuff are there, but not in terms of equation of parabola does not come in coordinate geometry. That part is not touched by CAT. But any which way, this is a very simple one. Uh, my take will be somewhere around 1 minute, approximately 1 minute, I would say, to solve this question. Because if you understand this idea, there's nothing to do. You can actually solve this without drawing the diagram as well. Just have to understand that A has to be on the other side, and of course, A has to coincide with the this A to the BC height has to coincide with the x-axis. I hope you understood that I did not draw a symmetrical triangle here. I did not draw equilateral or isosceles, something like that. It will not be equilateral any which way, but I did not try to draw an isosceles one. It's just an arbitrary triangle because that is irrelevant here. So roughly 1 minute to solve this question, and round one or round two will depend on your comfortability, but I would have preferred to have done this question in round one. Those who are decent enough, and those who have a decent enough understanding of coordinate will be able to solve this in round one itself. So that's it for this question. Hope this was understood. Thank you.